Hi, kindergartners. It's Mrs. Ott, and it's time for today's interactive read aloud. Today, I will be reading Harriet, You'll Drive Me Wild by Mem Fox and illustrated by Marla Frazee. Boys and girls, take a look at the front cover of the book. Who do you think Harriet is? Harriet is the child. Who do you think the other person is? This one. That's her mother. All right, well, we're going to read to find out why Harriet drives her mom wild. Harriet, You'll Drive Me Wild by Mem Fox, illustrated by Marla Frazee. Harriet Harris was a pesky child. She didn't mean to be. She just was. So real quick, we're going to talk about what pesky means. Pesky means she bothers people, and she may not mean to do it, but she does. So we're going to find more reasons why she's pesky. One morning at breakfast, she knocked over a glass of juice, just like that. Her mother didn't like to yell, so instead she said, "Harriet, my darling child." "I'm sorry," said Harriet, and she was. At snack time, she dribbled jam all over her jeans, just like that. Her mother didn't like to yell, so instead she said, "Harriet, my darling child. Harriet, you'll drive me wild." "I'm sorry," said Harriet, and she was. Before lunch, when Harriet was painting a picture, she dripped paint onto the carpet, just like that. Uh-oh, her mom doesn't look very happy. Her mother didn't like to yell, so instead she said, "Harriet, my darling child. Harriet, you'll drive me wild. Harriet, sweetheart, what are we to do?" "I'm sorry," said Harriet, and she was. At lunch, Harriet slid off her chair and the tablecloth came with her, just like that. Okay, friends, what do you think's going to happen? Yep, Harriet's mom is going to probably say, yep, and then Harriet's probably going to say, well, let's find out. Her mother didn't like to yell, so instead she said, "Harriet, my darling child. Harriet, you'll drive me wild. Harriet, sweetheart, what are we to do? Harriet Harris, I'm talking to you." "I'm sorry," said Harriet, and she was. Is Harriet using her manners right now when her mom is trying to talk to her? Is she listening to her mom? No, I don't think she is. Later that afternoon, when Harriet was meant to be napping, she ripped open a pillow just like that. 1,000 feathers flew in every direction. Uh-oh. There was a terrible silence. Then Harriet's mother began to yell. She yelled and yelled and yelled. "I'm sorry," Harriet cried. "I'm really, really, really sorry." Her mother took a deep breath. "I know you are," she said, hugging Harriet tight. "I'm sorry, too. I shouldn't have yelled, and I wish I hadn't. But sometimes it happens just like that." It's very sweet, isn't it? Both of them apologizing to each other. "Big mess," said Harriet. "A very big mess," said her mother. And she started to laugh. And they laughed and went on laughing as they picked up the feathers together. All right, boys and girls, let's talk a little bit about our story. You know from the beginning of the story that Harriet is pesky. What pesky things does she do in the story? Yeah, everything she does, she seems to keep making a mess from the beginning all the way to the end. Messes everywhere. Harriet and her mother repeat what they say several times in the story. What does Harriet's mother keep saying every time Harriet makes a new mess? "Harriet, my darling child, Harriet, you'll drive me wild." That's right. What does Harriet keep saying? Yep, she keeps saying, "I'm sorry." Harriet's mother does not like to yell. How does yelling make Harriet's mother feel? Yeah, it makes her feel sad. At the end of the story, she apologizes because it makes her feel bad to yell at her daughter. How do Harriet and her mother feel about each other at the end of the story? Yeah, Harriet and her mother, they love each other, don't they? They hug and they both apologize. Harriet's mother is sorry for yelling, and Harriet is sorry for making a mess. And they are able to laugh and clean up the mess together. What lesson could you learn from this story? Yeah, people make mistakes. And in families always love each other, even when someone makes a mistake. And we can see that at the end when Harriet's mom is upset with her for breaking the pillow and making the big mess, but she still hugs her and loves her. Boys and girls, could this story happen in real life? Yeah, it could. Children do make messes in real life, and sometimes parents do yell. All right, boys and girls, I hope you enjoyed our story today. Harriet, you'll drive me wild. Have a great day.